Hi guys, welcome back to the Essex Fashion House channel. Today I've got a super cool saddle bag for you. So this is the Coach 1941 saddle bag with the Tea Roses Appliqué in a gorgeous black glove-tanned leather with contrast stitching and the red, white, and blue tea roses. This one is super special. You don't see this very often, and I think it's just such a statement piece that definitely will stand out. I'm going to show you all the details up close and do a few mod shots of it as well as usual. And if you want this one to be yours, this one is available in my shop already, so I'll leave the link for that in the description as well. I hope you'll enjoy this video. Okay guys, here we've got the Coach 1941 saddle bag with blue, red, and white tea roses. So this bag to me looks super special. I think this is the kind of bag that you're gonna get a lot of compliments on. I think the color combination is probably not for everyone, but I happen to think it's gorgeous. So of course the blue, red, and white are quite bold colors together. These are more like the classic red and blue, whereas like you usually see a lot of like toned down colors and make sure everything matches and is super subtle together, whereas these stand out quite a lot. I think actually the white tea roses stand out quite a lot, and I like how they have so many of them. Like they cover almost the entire surface of the front of the bag, and they are double tea roses. So each flower, or almost all of them, some of them do, some of them don't, are 2 layers of leather. The bottom one is just all black, and then the front one has the color. And so this one is single, these two, this is a double one. And I think that just gives it a little bit extra texture and makes the roses stand out just a little bit more, and it makes it look fuller as well, which I think is a really nice look. And then to add to all the colors, you also have yellow contrast stitching on the black leather, which I think just adds to it even more. I really like contrast stitching. I know some people aren't crazy about it, but I think it looks great. And this one has black copper hardware. I really hope I'm getting that right. I can never remember which is black copper and which is gunmetal. I think this is black copper. It looks very black. So yeah, that is the front of the bag, and this is actually quite a large bag. I'm gonna do a few mod shots of it after this so you can see how big it is compared to a person. And one thing I really love about these tea roses as well is that some of them, the little thing in the middle is that classic Coach stud like you'll see on most of the 1941 stuff, but some of them have these little rounded soft rivets, which I think looks super cool. Again, just great little details. And then on the tea roses that don't have these, they just have the round little shapes printed in the color, but they all match. Really cool too is that all the red ones have, when they have this Coach thing in it, it's also red. And it actually has like, it almost looks a little bit shimmery. I don't think you can see that because it's metallic. But I just think that's a really nice detail. And over here you can see that even in between the tea roses you have little Coach studs in there, rivets or whatever you want to call those. And there's a few little leaves here as well. And so if we look at the side of the bag, over here you've got the Coach 1941 hang tag attached. This one is all black. Back is black as well. You've got 1941 up there in the middle, and then you've got the horse and carriage on it, of course. And as you can see, this bag has an adjustable strap. You can adjust it on both sides, so you can make it longer or shorter. And each end has a really nice heavy-duty metal, what do you call this? Metal end on it, which I think helps to keep these from not, like getting all bent out and sticking out from the bag. Instead, they just hang down flush against the bag, which I think is quite a nice detail. And if you look under this, you will see that it has a little leather stamp and a little 1941 stamp, as this is a 1941 bag as well. And under here, it says Coach 1941 as well on this metal thingy. It's got nice flathead screws. And I'll show you the other side here. So same thing over here, although this one and this one has Coach 1941 stamped on the inside as well. And like I said, you can adjust the length of the strap on both sides. I think the upside to having this type of adjustment down here instead of having the normal one that's in the middle of the strap is that this way you get to have a whole strap that doesn't have anything interrupting it, and it looks more clean and neat that way. If we turn the bag around, one thing I love is that the tea roses go all the way over the top and down the back of the bag. And then on the back, it doesn't have quite as many. They are a little bit smaller, or they just don't have as many of the big ones, but then you have these little lines and the flowers that are stamped on it, and these little rivets here instead, and it just looks really cool. I love that they took care of the back as well, so that they didn't skimp on it and just design it to be seen from the front. They made sure that no matter which angle you see it from, it is a full work of art. The bottom and sides, as you can see, is smooth glove-tanned leather. This is so soft and so pretty. This black is just like such a deep black leather color. It's beautiful. And if we open it up, here's the flap. You can see on the inside it is saddle colored, and you have genuine glove-tanned leather stamped here under the snap button. This is open, but it does have this little strap with the snap button fastener on it, so that's what keeps it a little bit more closed. I don't know how functional that really is, but I guess it's nice to have. At least it looks quite cute when you open it up and you have that little thing there. And I guess maybe for security as well, like it makes it more difficult for someone to get their hand into the bag if they were trying to do that. Inside the bag, you've got the large main compartment, and you've got this little flat pocket at the front. Let's see if I can show you here. There's this where I like keeping my phone in there. Anything else that's flat or small you need to keep track of. Main compartment. I'm sorry, that's quite dark in there. I've got to set up my lighting a bit better. And you've got your creed patch here. So this saddle bag is one of the early ones. So this again has the saddle bag creed on it. So it has a saddle number at the bottom instead of the actual style number. That's why it says SD, and then 20115 is the saddle bag number. So that isn't the style number for this specific bag. It just tells you that it's a saddle bag. But if you want the actual style number, you need to go in this little zipped pocket here. Pull out the little white tag, and as you can see there you have the style number, which is 38195, and this bag is from 2016. Like I said many times before, in 2016 was the last year that they put the style numbers inside that little pocket rather than on the creed patch. So in some bags you'll see it on the creed patch, others you'll see it in the pocket. On the saddle bags, rogues, and dinkies, they made the dinky, rogue, and saddlebag numbers to put on the creed patch instead, and that's what you see in this one. And I think this creed patch also just tells you a little bit about the saddlebag, the 1941 saddlebag in general. And as you can see, you've got the zip pocket, of course, like I just showed you. Over on the side, you have the little snap lock strap that you can put your keys on. At least I think that's what it's for. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's all I always assumed it was for. And that is all of the inside of the bag, I think. And this is quite a spacious bag. I quite like this. That's the whole bag, you guys. So, like I said, gorgeous bag. I love the leather on this one. This is a really good size. This is also not too heavy for how big it is. I mean, it is a substantial bag, of course. It's got a lot of leather on it, but I don't think it's that bad, especially because the strap is so thick that it's still comfortable to carry on your shoulder. So yeah, let me do a few mod shots and that'll be it, guys. Alright, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. As I said before, I will make sure to leave the link for this bag in the description of this video, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Click the little bell next to the subscribe button. It will give you notifications whenever I upload anything new in case you want to be notified. And if you want to see more cool Tea Rose bags, I have a video of a super cool Coach 1941 Dinky Wild Tea Rose Fringe bag. That's such a long name, but that one is one to watch as well for sure. I'll see if I can put it on the screen right here. If not, I'll put the link in the description for that as well. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching.